Puns aren't going to get you to any airports. What are you doing going deeper? The plane leaves in 14 minutes.
I know what that
The
is.
engines are on. Hey there, welcome to Board Game Barrister, our local game shop in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Andy, and I'm here with Jess, Theo, Elizabeth, and Glenn, and today we're playing Souvenirs from Venice, a game where we're going to be taking some gondolas around the Venetian canals, trying to find cool stuff to bring home with us, but making sure that we don't miss our planes. Let's get into it. Welcome to Souvenirs from Venice, where we're going to be moving our little gondolas through the canals of Venice, buying and selling souvenirs off the backs of these tiles as we go. To get started, we're going to create our own little Venice by putting these 48 tiles out in a 7x7 grid, and for the final corner, we're going to put our airport card. Everybody's going to choose a color of gondola and place it on the airport. That's where we're going to start the game. And we're going to give everybody 6 money chips. There are 3 parts to each turn. Our first player is going to get us started by beginning their first turn with the research step, where you're researching where you can find certain souvenirs out in the city. To research, all you're going to do is flip one face down tile in the city to its face upside. So let's say I want to research this shop and see what there is to buy. The tile I flipped over was Venetian glass. Now every souvenir tile in the game has a few different elements on it. The first is its name, which matters because you're trying to find souvenirs in sets of 3 matches. So in order to score any points off of my Venetian glass, I have to find a full set of 3 Venetian glass tiles. Our white number in the corner here without any laurels around it is the number of Venetian glass tiles that can be found out in the city, so there's only 5 of them to look for. And the dark blue number here in the laurels is the number of points total we'll score for a set of 3 Venetian glass souvenirs. Now that tile's going to stay flipped over. It's public knowledge where everybody can find some Venetian glass in town now. And we're going to move on to the next part of our turn, which is to roll and move our gondola. We're going to take the die, which notably only has faces of 1, 2, and 3 on it, and we're going to roll to see how far we move this turn. That number you roll is the number of spaces you must move this turn. It's not optional, so I have to move 3 spots, and a spot in this game is an intersection. So once I leave the airport, I'll move immediately into this intersection up above, or this one off to its right. Let's head this way. That counts as my first of 3 moves. You're allowed to change directions at any intersection, but you can never retrace the path you just took. You can't go backwards. So my next move could be to move on up this way, and then maybe 1 over, for a total of 3. The other thing to know about movement is that you can jump over another player's gondola as part of a single move. So say our orange player here had rolled a 2, one move would be to hop over purple, and worth noting they can't change directions as they're making this hop, so they have to hop straight across and over that other player. And if they wanted, their second move could then be to jump over green all the way up to here. Now the third part of your turn is to make a decision about buying or selling out in the city. There are 3 different things you can do during this part, or you can skip it altogether. The first thing you're allowed to do is buy in secret, which means you're going to take a peek at any of the tiles on either of the 4 sides of the intersection you're in, and without showing anybody else at the table what you've seen, decide whether you'd like to purchase that souvenir. Purchasing a souvenir always costs exactly 1 of your money tiles, so if we wanted this mask secretly, we could swap that souvenir tile with one of our money tiles from our supply, and then we take this souvenir tile face down into our scoring area. Second, you can buy in the open. If you end your movement next to any face-up souvenir tiles, you can choose to buy that tile in the open, which basically means everybody at the table knows what you're purchasing. So if we ended a turn next to that Venetian glass we'd researched on turn 1, we could trade it out just the same for 1 piece of money. But worth noting, that tile then gets flipped face down into your scoring pile, so it always remains a mystery exactly what you've got in your stack of souvenirs. And thirdly, you can sell one of your souvenirs. Most of the time you'll do this because you've got a souvenir you don't think you have any chance of collecting as a set of 3. So if our orange player here isn't interested in holding onto this gondolier shirt they bought earlier in the game, during this third part of their turn, they can swap 1 souvenir from their supply for one of the money pieces out on the board, and they're going to place their souvenir back face down so it becomes another face down tile out in the city. So that's one player's turn, is to do their research by flipping a tile, making a roll and moving that many spaces, and then choosing whether to buy or sell something. There are a couple of special tiles scattered somewhere out in the city as well. The first is our pigeon feed seller. There's only 1 of these in the game, and as soon as anybody flips this tile, whether it's because they're researching or they're peeking at it for a purchase in secret, they must immediately announce to the table that they've found the pigeon feed seller. We're going to flip this tile face up in its spot, and everybody at the table must immediately pass 1 souvenir tile from their supply to the player on their left. The other special tile you might see is an actual pigeon. There are 2 of these in the game. Pigeons do nothing unless the pigeon feed seller is somewhere face up on the table. And if the pigeon feed seller is face up in the city when this tile gets flipped or peeked at, Then we're going to do the exact same effect and pass a tile to the left. But if we haven't seen that seller yet, the pigeon will just sit face up and do nothing. But if we haven't seen the seller yet, the pigeon's just going to do nothing. So if it got flipped for research, it'll stay flipped with no effect. And if somebody peeks at it for a secret purchase, they'll leave it face down without purchasing it. Now your end goal in this game is to purchase souvenirs in sets of 3 and exactly sets of 3, because any excess you have that is not part of a set of 3 will be worth negative points at the end of the game. At some point during the game, you're going to want to head back to the airport and actually re-enter that airport space, because when you do that, you'll lock in your score. In fact, a player at the airport can no longer be affected by the pigeon seller or pigeons. Once you do go back to the airport, the only thing you'll do on your future turns is the research portion to keep flipping over tiles, no more buying or selling. And a game ends immediately when a player flips the final souvenir token in the city so that all of them are face up. At that point, we're going to check for any players who didn't make it back to the airport before their flight leaves. Those players are going to score 0 points for this game and lose. Those players who did make it back to the airport will then count up the scores of the souvenirs they were able to collect. So we ended up with a matching set of 3 Venetian masks worth a total of 5 points. Any extra tiles are worth negative 1 point each at the end, so we'll end up with 5 minus 1 for a total of 4 points. We'll count up everybody's scores, and the tiebreaker in this game is actually whoever made it to the airport first. So for being punctual, you might just win a close tie at the end.
I will start us off here. I will research this tile here.
Yeah,
I want
that
to be
seems
really
about
far
right.
away.
You have to read it out because it's tiny text. I can't.
This is leather goods.
Leather goods.
They're in that district.
So
there are 7 of them in the game, and they're worth 4
right.
points for a set.
Theo, can you move me up 1 space?
This is up 1, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Or is it?
Yeah, because this is essentially here.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
So we're all sharing this spot. technically.
You want to do some secret buying?
Yeah, why not?
No reason why not.
So researching is basically just flipping something face up.
Yes.
So it is a timer.
Committed.
Kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
It is
But
a
if you were
timer,
to
yeah.
sell something, you
You're going to have to buy it if I look at it?
You do not have to.
Oh. Yeah,
Up to
well,
you.
I bought it anyways.
All
Cool beans.
Do you still feel that you
I'm
like
fine.
it? Okay. You're fine. You're
So-
fine.
It's Elizabeth's turn.
I'm going to.
3 is the max you can go. That's good to know.
I'm going to research down here. It's a gondolier shirt. Yes, please.
I mean, that's what we're traveling in.
Wow, what a
Now you gotta move all the way over there.
stereotypical thing to bring home.
It is striped. Uno. Ugh.
You could do a checkers hop.
Oh, I could. That would be really
I think
advantageous.
we
yeah.
confirmed that only costs 1 move to do the checkers hop.
Yep.
Great.
It's just if you can't land in the spot, you would go to the next one.
Cool.
Well, someone's gonna do that next.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but if you were to try and
Research.
so
No,
if someone was
research
here,
Do you want to
yeah.
do
Nah, it's
any
fine,
buying
it's
or
fine,
selling?
it's fine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do get to look.
Yeah.
It's fine. You want some souvenirs, don't you? Don't you want a matching gondolier shirt for your gondolier shirt? You gotta have 3 if you're gonna be happy about
But you
your
can
time in
only-
Venice.
yeah.
I will make this purchase.
Alright,
Uh-oh.
cool. I wish to know what sits here.
I spy with my
Ooh.
little
Ah, the
eye.
masks. That's what we came for, folks.
The
That's
Venetian
the
mask.
5-pointer.
Roll a 3.
1, 2. I can take a 2 or a 3.
Yep. Just not 1.
Hup! Hup, what color? Stupid masks. I was never gonna get 3 of those. Let's go this way.
There's only 5 in the game.
I wish to secret spy this.
Do you want it?
I feel like
Do
I'll
you
be.
care for it?
No, I really. Gah! Yeah,
Have
sure,
you
fine.
have you
Yeah, sure,
developed
fine.
an attachment? As
I
soon
now
as
have
you
a
saw
plan.
it?
I now have a plan.
Okay.
Oh, wait, revealed.
Yeah, research.
What you guys
That
buying?
is...
Ooh.
Squid ink pasta.
That is squid. Okay.
Yep.
I was like, something pasta.
No, it's as it sounds.
That is a thing.
All right.
This makes it look like the pasta is made from squid ink, which I don't think is the case. And I don't
Oh,
know
you
if
do
that's
wanna
gonna
buy it.
travel that well, but
It's,
It
it'd be dry.
Face
yeah.
down.
That's probably dried.
The safe way to make food black.
yeah, sure.
I mean, everybody has to have an ink defense, right?
Oh, there's another one.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
Oh, no.
That changes.
Oh,
things.
no.
3. All right. Oh, but I can't go less than 3. I have to go exactly 3. So
Exactly.
Does Can you hop like that? Can you hop over
You
two?
can hop one, but I don't think you can. Okay, is
Well,
there
then
otherwise
any,
you can't
is
move.
there any move?
Yeah.
That's luck.
We're stuck. We're stuck at the airport. There's been a delay.
This is why first playthroughs always take 20 to 30 extra minutes.
Uh-huh.
Back to the rule book.
If there are any other players' gondolas in your path, jump over them and continue along, no matter
Yeah.
how many there are in
Go
the
right
way.
ahead.
Okay.
Great. Then I want to go.
You're gonna be like
in
Mario,
this
so-
direction.
who's also in
One.
North or
Bummer.
the east?
Yep. 2, 3. I am going
That's
to
not fair.
also buy in the open.
Doing the masks. Somebody else
Yep.
needs to buy and then sell that mask quick.
All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Don't you put it face down?
Yes. You didn't see
Oh.
that. Like you didn't know.
Die.
Dang.
A fridge magnet. Egads.
Everybody
Oh,
likes
you
fridge
will too.
magnets.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
It's a
more
race.
I'm
annoying.
so glad it's not me. I don't want to have any
What?
part in that
Yeah,
competition.
that's not terrible.
There's only 5 masks in this town.
Oh, 6. No, it's 6, but they're worth 5 points. I
Oh,
think it's
okay.
3.
All right. You guys can both have masks. But can you get back to the airport?
Research.
Fridge magnet.
Fridge magnet.
Yeah.
Rolling. Do we want to replace this die? I mean, like,
No.
Well,
It's a perfect time.
It's 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s.
Ones. Oh, it doesn't go to 6?
Yeah, it does
No.
not go to 6.
I thought it was like not weighted
Yeah.
correctly.
No.
No.
Because then we'd never rolled any 40 cards.
It is indeed
That's
not
why I
weighted
said at the
correctly
beginning,
in
it's-
paint.
It's good to know that you can only go up to 3 because the further out you go, then the harder.
Plus, if we have to go
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
5 or 6 when we're still in this stage, would be so annoying because you just blast through
It
everything.
makes it
you
less
want.
swingy too. Like
Yeah.
one person gets back because they're rolling well, and the other one gets stuck in Venice.
Yeah.
I want to get stuck in Venice.
Do I want to go
Yeah, you'll drown
shopping?
there.
I'll miss my plane.
Do I want to go shopping?
Do you?
Oh,
willing to
hang on.
commit?
I gotta check a rule. Hang on.
How many souvenirs do we think we can
You don't want
legitimately
it to
take
back
out of
us
this
down.
town?
If it's the
We
pigeon,
only
the
have a
pigeon
little bit of
handler,
money.
You have to.
Reveal.
It is not the pigeon handler, and I do not have to reveal it.
Okay. Okay.
And I also don't.
you don't
Alright,
have
so
to buy.
Venice
Yeah,
kinda
that's
smells.
accurate.
So does this room right now. Feels very fitting.
All right, so yeah. So I don't want it.
Okay.
That feels like a
Good deal.
miss.
You may do nothing.
I do nothing.
Research and our turn Sooners. In the game Sooners. Sooner?
Another shirt.
Another shirt.
Ooh.
Dime a dozen.
Another shirt.
Two.
Two's interesting. All right. Do I get a shirt?
You get a shirt.
I don't get the
regardless.
shirt.
That's not your spot.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
sorry everybody.
You're purple.
Sorry everybody. I just really want that shirt, you know.
Click on the one in the corner too.
Well, it has to be an exact move, so.
I think it would have gotten him there either way.
Whatever. I'll go back to that corner. You know, I want to
Trade
be.
out
I want to
your-
be central. Stay central where all the souvenirs are at. You know?
Hide your towel.
Thank you.
That's it. Probably a good play. 2?
Oh, okay.
I
Alright.
want to research what's back by the airport for my trip out of town.
Yeah, we'll do this. More
I'm
pot
gonna need to
stuff.
know exactly how
I don't
many
want
moves I
pasta,
get to
though.
finish off my set.
What direction?
Look, when I go home, I'm going to treat everyone to a nice Italian deal.
Deal.
The-
I'll make you
A
an
meal
offer you
deal like they
can't
do in
refuse.
Italy
1,
from the Olive Garden.
2.
Because that's the most Italian restaurant.
Endless
I got, right?
pasta breadsticks meal deal.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Alright.
Yeah, I want to see what this was.
The
Oh.
pigeon.
You were supposed to reveal that.
It
Pigeon
says that I'm not supposed to reveal
It's
it.
only the pigeon shop.
Oh,
owner,
only
I
the
think.
pigeon guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the pigeon guy has not appeared, nothing happens.
Oh.
Is
Yep.
what
Okay.
it says.
Ah, okay. So he just sits there.
That's a
Yep.
nuance. That's a nuance.
So
Oh, good.
basically,
Good.
if the pigeon
Then
dude
he
had
won't have
shown
an
up, we
effect.
would have,
Yeah.
we would have gotten hit twice with
Excellent.
having to pass. But because the pigeon dude hasn't shown up yet. 2. Alright. Mr. Green, where are you going? buy, no buy. Ooh,
Mm.
interesting, good choice.
Research. It's leather goods.
Oh.
Rolling.
I don't want leather goods.
Yeah.
2, 1, 2. I'm gonna buy a sweater. Or, excuse me, a shirt.
Ugh.
That's not keeping you warm.
Alright, now I need the pigeon dealer. The
Do you?
pigeon salesman. I don't want to be in a shirt war. This interests me none.
Why? Are you collecting the same souvenir that I'm collecting?
Yeah, I bought one right here.
The one that there's 8
Publicly.
of.
Yeah, there's 8 of them.
Ugh.
Chill.
Share.
I'm getting leather goods. I'm over it. Alright.
Uh-huh.
What?
And I'm surprised I didn't go for the leather goods before.
Yeah, they were far away, you know.
They
You
were
gotta go to the
really
far end of town for the
perfectly
leather
sent
goods.
I think it's always got to be
Ugh, now I'm
offset.
back on the gondolier shirt game.
Wait a
Gosh
minute.
dang
You
it.
don't
There
have
it is.
to.
I do.
Perfectly synced.
Great.
I'll take a gondolier
There,
shirt.
now are you happy?
Thanks, Venice.
That's
You're the best.
I went to
See
Venice
what's
and all
here.
I got was this leather shirt.
3 of them. I gotta sell some stuff.
Got a
I
3.
got some
Yep.
junk in my gondola's trunk.
Come back this way.
Ooh, airport
Wow.
sneaks.
I won't look.
Actually, I was concerned that the goods were not like different colors, but I'm actually glad that they're all the same color. 'Cause
Yeah.
now when someone picks up this hat, you can't tell
Yeah.
like what they got
Mhm.
really at a glance.
No, it's only a certain way that
I
it
wanna
perfectly
look.
matches up.
Where am I? There.
That makes me sad. Can't make a cool display on my board.
No, a fridge magnet.
They're
God.
everywhere. Gosh. Every corner.
A lot of pigeon dealer.
3.
Good roll. Good roll.
1, 2, 3. Since this is fairly
Looking
unexplored.
for the masks.
Uh,
On the hunt.
no. I can stay.
Everybody remember, you can also sell if you're not loving what you're looking at. Oh, there's multiple
more
pigeons.
pigeons.
Oh.
Luckily, still no feeder of pigeons.
So it's good that we're getting them out of the way.
Yeah.
Says you. What if somebody wants chaos because they hate something they bought earlier?
You can just sell it, Andrew.
So
I know,
like
I'm
you're
gonna-
saying is,
I'm gonna-
I should really pick up a piece of junk so that I have chaff.
It's
to-
not a bad plan. It's not a bad plan.
I already picked something up because I was planning on the pigeon dude showing up.
I mean, once he shows up, it will happen once.
Yeah. At this point, unless there's 3 pigeons.
I gotta go back to this airport.
No.
No
These tiles are
purchase.
getting
No purchase.
Covered up fast.
No moths.
Or-
I'm gonna research this one.
We're almost halfway through.
Ooh, Venetian glass.
Ooh.
Going souvenir shopping for exactly
Then
4
I'm gonna
hours
roll.
before my flight leaves. I should have been at the airport an hour ago.
One. I'm gonna go here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 pigeons. I'm done.
Yep.
I'm gonna
The
purchase
glass,
the
huh?
glass as a
Wow.
protection.
What do I have in here?
Okay.
Interesting
I do
choices
want
I've
to go
made.
for the goods. I feel like I maybe have one more turn to go for those leather goods, and then it gets dicey.
Yep.
Hey, what's here? Oh
More
my
shirts.
gosh!
Oh,
Always get a
yeah.
shirt on your way out of town. No worries. Alright. Maybe I should just sell something. Where am I? Okay. I can get to the leather goods on one. That's a dicey move. Well, you gotta make bad moves to make good content, you know?
Yeah.
That's how the internet works. Give me them leather goods. Surely I'll find plenty of other ones and nobody else bought any yet. Surely.
Your
Research?
turn's up, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Oh!
It's Pigeon Seller!
Everyone passes one to the left.
Woo!
You can dress
Alright.
up if you like.
I'll get in on that game.
I do actually.
Is that
I know you do.
Is it buy or sell, or if you buy something, can you also sell? Or.
Alright.
Of course. Of course.
Because your gondola's always moving, you know? You only have time to throw stuff into a store and get something back from it as you pass
Well,
by.
that was not a fun thing that I just was given.
I mean, you don't have to buy it.
No, I'm talking about what somebody passed to
Oh
me.
yeah, my bad. It's easy to deal with.
Wheeler and dealer.
You,
All right.
you could be fine. It could
where
be
am I?
the
Yeah.
thing that wins you the game. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more
Glass.
glass. More glass.
Did I move?
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I thought you did.
You're.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
You
Never mind.
researched
I
and
did.
found
I
a
did.
pigeon,
I
and
did.
then
Yeah.
yeah,
I did.
Because didn't you? Okay.
Yes, because
Okay.
Andy jumped over me.
Now,
Yeah,
do I
somebody
want
jumped.
I can't get the glass, so I'm
And
just
this is
gonna
where
move this
it
way.
comes into play that you can't go forward and back. You can only go.
Yeah.
You can't paddle the other
Mhm.
direction suddenly.
Do I play the safe move and I just start collecting these because there's a ton of them?
I'm seeing the point of tension between I have to have a set of 3, but also I have to get back to the airport soon.
Leather goods on the way out of town? No way. I'm gonna have so many sets of 2 by the end of this.
Oh,
Really? Alright.
Oh,
somebody
the
find
upset.
somebody find me a pigeon so I can get rid of these leather goods.
There's
No,
only
I think
two
that's
there.
all- me too.
They're all out.
Yeah.
That's what this number means up there. That's how many there are.
Trash.
Now you just gotta sell stuff.
Make better decisions.
Yeah, I'll sell it. That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Or you'll pretend to sell it, and then I'll go there and snag it and be like, "What is this gondola shirt crap?"
I'm gonna research.
2 gondola shirts.
It's a fridge magnet, and now I'm gonna
There's-
roll
What a surprise! A fridge magnet.
2. Oh my goodness gracious. Greedy boats.
No, gondolas.
I like how legit it is to maybe just score like 2 points and leave town.
Yeah.
I assume everybody else is gonna fail to get out of town or complete their sets. This is really a race
Can I
to
go
1
1,
point.
2?
Yes.
Yes,
Like
yes,
that?
you can.
And
You can sell something. There's lots of points to sell.
You're gonna be back
Yeah.
near the airport.
Just return something
now,
to a shop that you
I
didn't
am
buy
going.
from.
I am going to sell something. So I sell it face up or sell it face down.
Down.
Face
Face
down.
down.
Face down.
It
Now
makes
that
it-
gives
yeah.
us another move, essentially.
And another flip, too.
Yeah.
Here you
I don't know if I trust that.
This is terrifying. There is not enough time.
go. It is terrifying.
Oh,
I don't have
gosh.
a set yet.
Neither do I. Oh. You're all the way over there, though.
I'm going. I'm running. Roll faster.
Paddle
One.
faster.
I was gonna say, you just jumped out the boat
Now,
and
and now
started
he rolls a
swimming.
1.
Oh, that would be
A
such
1. I'll take
good.
a 1. I'll finish my gondola shirts.
2.
I'll do it.
You can still do that.
Well, I can sell something you don't want.
No, we gotta do this.
That's actually kind of what I'm hoping for on my turn is to
Couldn't have
maybe.
So
bought
I
Another
score at least 1 point at the end of this game.
Which one did you flip over?
That one.
That
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, someone's going for glasses. All right.
Wow, if you pull off glasses, that'd be huge.
Where am I? What's over here on the edge? Oh, more leather goods. That's not what I want.
How am I gonna get those leather goods? They're in the corner. I'm gonna miss my flight.
I'm gonna miss my flight.
I'm gonna score a bunch of negative points.
What am I gonna do with all this trash in my gondola?
You're gonna be so happy, but you win to
Two.
death on this right.
One,
Just
two.
holding 17 points worth of souvenirs.
I could go for the leather goods.
And then I put on the shirt, and I take out a glass, and I order a glass of wine.
Or
and
I
I
could
stay in
just
Venice
shop in
forever.
secret. No. I think I pulled that one earlier too. I forgot that I did.
It's such an American game that assumes you have places to be and
Let's flip
want to
this
go
right
home.
here.
Another shirt.
That's big. Shirt by the airport. That's big.
I mean, that's usually where you find shirts, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Let's move 1.
It's funny it's not like an I Heart Venice shirt. It basically is.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to research this.
Whoa. Glass.
2.
So you could only, at the
can't
very
get to the
best,
shirt?
finish 2 sets.
I can't get to the shirt.
You not in this turn.
1, 2.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You have those. Yeah.
Guess I would take this shirt.
Everyone's already thinking about the airport. They're like, but
Yeah, I
mean,
want
it's
to go
time to
home.
think about the airport
I
for
gotta
sure,
get out of
yeah.
here.
Let me sell some crap on my way out of town. And... Okay. What if we find more leather goods on our way out of town?
There's one there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are not even 3 turns left in this game.
Did you research?
Well,
No.
plus selling, so there might be.
Yeah. I mean, but selling buys you 1/5 of a round around the table.
What are your
That's
research?
Yeah.
Rarely gonna
Yeah,
help out.
research.
Research.
I'm trying to think about
Research.
where to research and if I should hang out in.
I think you should research over here.
Yeah,
I thought
that's what
it would
was
be
thinking
really
of.
funny to not research.
Yeah,
this.
you should research over here.
What are you guys talking about? Why? Why? Why are you being?
To force you to do it.
I mean, it doesn't feel like a bad idea. Is why I'm like, why? Why are you making it sound shifty? I kind of like it.
We can make a pattern going like this, like a straight line.
What is this? All right, everybody, come for your mask. Okay. 2.
Shopping?
Buying or not buying?
We're selling.
Or selling.
I should have researched it.
Remember, you're gonna lose points
I'm
for
selling.
the incomplete
I'm
set
selling.
you have.
Unload,
I'm selling.
unload your arms on your way out of town.
There you
I don't
go.
need this anymore. I don't need this
I'm
anymore.
gonna make it less nice for everybody.
Oh, okay.
I hate that sector. I
Maybe
wish
we
I could
should-
live up there. Shoe shops, satchel shops. Ones aren't gonna get you to any airports. What are you doing? Going deeper.
I would
You're way
Solid.
too deep.
very
You gotta
confu-
come
I'm
back.
very
Solid.
confused right now.
What are you guys gonna do? The plane leaves in 14 minutes.
I know what that
The
is.
engines are on. This is how I travel. Real panicky.
Yeah.
Is it?
Real panicky.
All right,
I'm very
another
like
fridge
yeah,
bag.
Do
yeah.
you get to the
Yeah.
airport 4 hours early?
Not 4. No.
That's fine.
2.5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's international, yeah, for sure.
Now time to stack them all in a pile.
Pasta.
The leather goods.
What?
This next turn, I have to sell. So I need to land perfectly in a spot that will sell.
I'm not making it to the
Goodness.
airport.
Me neither.
What do you mean? You're right there.
Well, I mean, I got to get rid of stuff because I have 5, which
Oh.
means I at most have 1 set,
I
and
say
then I have 2
I
penalties.
say you dip. Dip and take some points.
It's pasta.
Mm.
It was always gonna be pasta.
Yummy.
It's at the duty-free store.
One.
This is the same stuff I just saw in town.
You're not gonna
gonna
buy,
sell or anything?
Well, I think you have to do one of them.
Does
No,
the
no,
money,
No,
can
you can do nothing.
You can do no
is the
tea.
money worth
Yeah.
anything? Like having something that's not a set is actively going to be bad for
Yeah,
me.
it's negative
One,
points.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if enough people jump into the airport, then the game slows down for everybody who's not already in the airport, which is
Mhm.
very interesting.
Actually, doesn't it speed up because they still will
You have to
You
research.
have to research.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You still research.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, you can still try to set it off with
But yeah.
selling. But interesting.
Yeah, you
There's
get to
not-
go to
I guess
the
I got to
airport
see what my role is, and
and then
then
be a dick and say, "Hey, we should just leave now. They're not coming. They're not coming." Okay.
I cannot get here.
I think you should reveal this.
Nah. You're not making it. You're a Venetian now. You're an
Well,
illegal
if I'm not
Venetian.
making it, do me a favor, so we would say.
We also have like the traffic bottleneck jam.
I think the
'cause
visa
remember,
office
like,
is like here, so if you just want to like.
Remember, like I can't hop over someone to get to the airport. I have to go here.
Did you do your research?
I think
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Let me think about.
Can you not?
I thought
you
Gordon
could.
was gone.
No,
Did
you,
you-
Yeah, I
do-
was
you
just-
have to research.
No. I mean, like when you move, you're able to hop over.
You
straight
can't
to the-
turn though.
Yeah, you can hop, but you can't turn.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're on this side. Okay,
Yeah,
Andy
yeah.
could.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and you can move right to the airport if you wanted to.
So I need to know if
Elizabeth
moving
could, but
one
she has to
spot
really
is
hear
Yeah.
She can't.
valuable
Right,
to
right.
me,
No, that's
I
what we're
guess.
Oh.
I think that's what I just sold.
I think that
It
is the
is.
one you just.
That is what you sold, yeah.
I'm freaking out. What do you guys sell? You got leather goods?
Can you
No?
go? No, I gotta return this. I spent too much money.
So you were just here.
I could just leave town.
Just leave town.
Or I could get deeper into town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put it
I
that
mean,
way,
will
it
those
feels like a
negative
lot,
points really
but-
mess you up? First person to the airport is the tiebreaker.
You could move one and sell a tile
Yeah.
you don't need,
Yeah.
and you still have enough time to get to the airport. Yeah.
No.
Well,
I
I
could
mean-
roll. On a 3.
I think I could do it.
Nope, I'm out.
Nope.
I'm taking some points.
That is the only correct play.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, you're done.
So much stress. I'm just at the terminal, waiting at my gate.
Thank you, Theo.
You're gonna roll ones and get out of town? What are you doing?
Sold something.
I know. I bet you'll
That-
all keep selling stuff. It'll be fine for you all.
All right.
But I got the tiebreaker now. I got the
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
But you also make
You're
your point.
still purchasing what's
I
happening.
only rolled a 1. What else am I gonna do? If I'm gonna be stuck here, might as well have fun.
Throw it in the gun.
What?
Wow. The gutsy move
Oh,
away.
getting rid of stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. Guess I'll,
I think I might have rushed too hard. I don't think I'm going to make
I'm
it
gonna
to
research.
I absolutely also pushed way too
A
hard.
trashy fridge magnet.
It's not going to make it back to me. I think I'm
1, 2. Ugh.
Out of town.
All right, so we skip
You have to research.
Oh yeah, you do have to research.
Yeah,
If Andy would have put one back down.
Look, everybody.
there was
a
one over there.
mask.
Oh, that's-
Go get the mask.
That was annoying. Uh-oh. Alright, well.
Look at this stack!
Is that a perfect? You'll be fine. You'll get to the airport with.
Another
I don't think
shirt.
it gets back to me.
There was
Well,
another
1,
shirt
2, 3.
right there.
I don't get a turn.
Yeah,
Unless
Glenn's
just
probably
sells.
gonna.
I didn't
I keep rolling ones, but you know what? Let me help myself out here real quick.
Yes.
You might make it. You might make it out.
It's just like bailing.
It's taking another turn. It's
Magnets.
taking another turn.
Pasta over the side of the gondola.
You need to roll a 3
I
to get out of
can-
town.
Well,
Oh
I'm not.
my
I'm not
God.
gonna make it back. So
Aren't you green? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I got one.
you got
One.
one.
Unless you sell something.
still won't get
There's
me
nothing
back.
to sell, yeah. Unless you take, yeah, it won't make
Take
it
the
back.
scenic
Even if
route.
you go backwards and sell something, that's probably your only safe play to be able to.
Yeah.
I have to roll.
So I see possibly why this has a low rating because that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a direct trade-off for like how deep into town
No,
you
but
went
I mean,
and-
if you just roll 1, 1, 1,
Yeah.
you're not progressing anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
That's the problem with rolling moves.
Pasta.
Yeah.
All right, I do not move. Research.
Oh,
Thank
it's this guy. Oh yeah, you get to flip, dude.
Come on, 3.
no.
Oh no, it's trapped in Venice.
Sell something. Sell something.
No.
Game's over.
It ends as soon as we flip over that last one.
So you don't even get a move?
It wouldn't have mattered. Look at
Oh
it.
yeah, I guess.
Would I have gotten to the mask?
We'd check the
at least?
rule
Oh.
if you were close to the airport.
2. I would have gotten to the mask.
And you didn't
That's
want
all
to buy or
matters.
sell or anything.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
What a great mechanic. The- you just don't even score if you don't
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's fine.
All right, I'm at a
Instead
big
of
2.
anything.
I got 3 points.
Wow, the
for shirts.
gondolier
Uh,
shirts without buying any other trash.
Isn't those only worth 3? Then you get -1.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm at
2.
2.
Yeah, I would have been at 8 points.
Yeah, I mean.
If I had made it.
But you didn't make it.
I was 1 shy.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us for Souvenirs from Venice. Some of us go home, some of us live a happy life
In the canal.
on the water. Yeah.
In-
I get to eat spaghetti.
We're gonna hop over to our takeaways video, talk about everything that makes the game great, why we liked it so much. So you can join us there, and for the time being, we appreciate you joining us this week. Thanks.